And the upshot of all of this is that we don't have any idea what is actually happening in the world right now, right? Because look at my story. Look at everything I have done to try to get my story out to the public. If you go online, look at my name. I have writings on X, on Substack, on Medium, on Coffee, Ko-Fi, talking about what's happening to me, but nothing that I do is getting my story out to the world, and my story is pivotal to understanding what's actually not being taught, that we don't know. We don't know anything really about what's actually going on in the world today, because our news is all lies for the most part. And how is this happening to us? How is this happening? Additionally, like, our president-elect is a criminal many times over. And kind of the biggest one in my mind, I mean, he's been found guilty of all kinds of crime. But the biggest crime in my mind is that his house was found loaded up with classified documents that he was clearly selling to our enemies about our government and our defense, etc., etc. And that story just vanished. Right? This guy should be in jail many times over. And instead, somehow he became our president again. And let's think about that too, right? Biden stepped down like several months before the election. Now, why would Biden do that unless he was just handing the presidency over to this crime boss, which he would never do, because no one sane would do that. Well, look at my story, right? I was kidnapped, tortured. I've been writing about it for 7 years, and nobody has done anything. And in fact, I'm still in ongoing danger. Almost certainly, and there were other women where I was being held in Camden, Maine. And of course, there's plenty of other women who are probably forced into homelessness or destitution because all their money was stolen, and are going through what I'm going through, but just can't get their story out. So almost certainly Biden has loved ones, and probably most of our officials now have loved ones who are in extreme danger, who they cannot get help to, because there is no law enforcement in this country anymore. Not on the side of our country, of our people. That's the only explanation. We are in some kind of hidden war. This is a Holocaust, secretly targeting women. This is not a time to sit back and passively wait for something to happen, because nothing good is going to happen. And do what we say, this is our country, and we will not have sociopaths running our country, because that's kind of what's happening, and maybe our world. And that's the only logical explanation. And they have some kind of tech that they shouldn't have. They have power no sociopath ever, look at Martin, should have any power at all. Look at Bax. They should have no power whatsoever. And clearly they have all the power right now, and they're doing terrible things with it. Just recently, I saw in the news that ABC had to pay $15 million for a defamation suit to Trump. And Trump's a sociopath. He lies like other people breathe. And I'm sure this is a way to try and silence all the news organizations from publishing truth about Trump that he doesn't like. And he should have no power to do that. He shouldn't have any power to do that at all. None of them should have any power at all. And I just don't know how many men, and it's mostly the men, I mean, it's not that women can't be so, but it's men in charge, are sociopaths. Are you all? Are you all fucking sociopaths? Because we're fucked if that's the case.